Can you guys tell that I'm excited? Yeah, I feel like you can tell because I didn't even do any pleasantries. I just jumped right into it.
But
yes.
you didn't faint.
Yeah.
I will faint
Soon.
I need you to faint. You know those like Jackson.
Imagine I'm
like
imagine
when
I'm
you see me,
fainting.
y'all should just oh my god.
I'm excited, guys. I've got the one, the only, the OG, the talented,
OG
the
Gen Z.
What, you people just want to collect our generation from our hand.
And we'll soon leave your generation and enter OG Gen Alpha. Don't worry. We are all.
No, that's us now. We're the ones that will be OG.
No,
Gen
no,
Alpha.
no,
You
no.
guys just be OG.
Baby,
Gen
I'm
Z.
gonna be here till I'm 70 years more.
Hey,
So
like,
yeah.
Clock it.
Clock it, money, clock it.
Okay, let's go straight into it. How you feeling today?
I'm super excited to be here. Thank you, and thank the team and everybody behind the cameras for having me, and thank you to the audience for tuning in.
Period.
Yeah.
Okay. How does it feel like to be watching? I've always wondered.
How does it feel like to be WAJE? Maybe if WAJE was another person, she will know. But I guess, how does it feel like to be? I don't know. It's just, I'm just WAJE. I'm just living in the moment. I think that's what I'll say.
Okay. Okay.
Living in the moment.
Let's go back to the past.
Okay.
How did you get into music in general?
Well, music found me, well, in a way, because I had always loved music. My dad's screwdriver was my microphone. Yeah, I was one of those kids. Yeah, and in my house, you always see me poke holes because I needed a mic stand. Unfortunately, we didn't have one, so I would dig till I can put it in. Madonna's "Who's That Girl" was like what I would always sing. My dad loved country music, so I listened to a lot of country music growing up. When we go to the cinema, at the time there always used to be intermissions because cinema was for Indian movies, and like the one movie can take like 4 hours, so you need a break.
Indian movies.
And then in the intermission space, my brother and I will go in front of the cinema and start dancing and singing for them.
Wow.
And my parents would be like, "Chai,
social anxiety who? Social anxiety where?
No, not to me.
Wow.
I was telling myself.
Period.
Like that was my CV. I was telling them, yeah, watch out for me.
Yeah.
Well, for those of you watching, that's that kid now. Yeah. So and then I was in the choir at 13. I was the youngest in our praise team. And at 18, I got signed to a record label, 10-year contract, 5 albums, but I never brought out one. So yeah, been there, done that, got the t-shirts.
Wow. Which album? Which label was that?
It was Dome Records, and it was in Enugu at the time.
Are they still around?
No, I don't think so.
So they're gone, but like you're still here, so.
Yeah. But shout out to Uncle Chris, because I remember when he heard me sing and he told me, "You have such an amazing gift. I want to sign you." I told him, sign me, never, God forbid. My voice is to speak to the nation. And he was like, "Well, God gave you this gift to make money." Yeah, like you have something, so just do something with it. And so he started teaching me how to stay in the studio, even though my first studio experience was at 13. After school, break time. After school, my integrated science teacher, who was my coach at the time, she would take me to the studio where Majek Fashek and Messenger used to record, and I'll do backup vocals for them.
Wow, for Majek Fashek.
Yeah.
That's like OG, like at 13.
Yeah.
That was like already ways. That was already ways at 13. That's insane.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about like, the music industry now, as opposed to music industry then.
Yeah.
What do you think you would say is the biggest difference, or how is it just like different from each other?
It's different because now the market is global. And when I say global, I mean it's so easy to appeal to a different audience outside your space of your sphere of contact. Like I'm Nigerian, I live in Lagos, but there are people who digest my music in other parts of the world. Exactly.
Panama.
Like back in the day, you actually go and probably look for somebody to distribute your music to that audience. But now you have streaming platforms that help you distribute that. So you can be big somewhere else and not even pay attention to it. Like I remember my second album, Red Velvet, was released in Asia, and it was in the R&B charts, and I don't even know.
Yeah, like who in Asia is listening to me?
Do you understand? But you know that they love singing. that part of the world, So and karaoke and all that kind of stuff.
Actual like vocals and stuff.
It was a purely singable album. It was an R&B folktale album, and so they digested that a lot, and so that's the difference, I guess, and many more things. But for the sake of time, that's what I'll focus on.
I mean, speaking of like how different the streaming and distribution, this and all of that used to be, what would you, if you could go back to like, with all of the experience and knowledge you have now, if you go back to tell your younger self, what would you tell yourself? Like, going into the music industry.
I would tell myself that I really was very impatient as a young artist. So I'd have told myself, like, if I get the opportunity to go back, I'll tell myself that times and things will evolve. So also have the mindset of evolving before those things come. Like if you see the opportunity, think of how you're gonna
think outside the box.
Yes, exactly, and make it work for you. So just take your time and evolve, but don't think that if it's not the next 5 years the world has ended or the next 10 years the world. Look at Mariah Carey stopping charts. At 60 what?
That's it. That's the aim, you know.
My love, I say I'm gonna be young
till 70.
Oh my goodness,
till 70.
I'm more like my manager would tease me. He said that I would get to a particular age and he would start saying, okay, so WAJE's last show, and maybe we are doing WAJE's last show for one decade. WAJE's last show, you do it in Netherlands. So WAJE's last show, you not do it in Vegas. WAJE's last show, you do it in the UK. And to be honest, I feel that's the kind of gift I have. I am not the type of artist that fizzles out. You understand? I can take a break. I can, figure out how to fuse and take some things from the new type of music and, and brand myself to a more evolved, more mature, you understand?
Sound.
Exactly. Okay. But I'm going to always be your singer.
So as an OG Gen Z, right? How would you...
My girl.
How would you, or what would you, if you could give a comment as to the state of music right now? Like the new influx of sounds, the new influx of artists. Yeah. What would you say about it?
Let me use one word to describe it. Should I use one word?
Yeah.
I'll say rich. I'll say rich. Because in truth, what makes you a wealthy person or what makes you a rich person is when you diversify your income. So think of the music industry as one person who has diversified his income. So there are different ways, from stage and touring to selling of merch to streaming, to campaigns and even affiliate marketing and stuff like that.
I think that's an interesting way to look at it. I don't think that's how most people would immediately think of it. But I like that. Okay, so like to kind of wrap it off, or let's start wrapping it up. Yeah. Okay. What would you say to young aspiring artists?
Young aspiring artists, I'll say do the work. Don't be carried away with the noise or the fame. It's great, it's beautiful, but do the work because at some point that's what will help you stand the test of time. So do the work.
Start dropping classics, guys. Stop all of those other things that you're doing. I'm not going to say it, but you know what I'm talking about. Stop.
But the thing is, music is music, and music has its audience.
Real.
You understand?
Real.
So whether it's vibes and inshallah or it's, conscious music.
But reduce the vibes and inshallah, please.
Well, we want to, you understand? We want to. So it just depends on, the most important thing is when I say do the work, I'm not even talking about the music alone. I'm talking about your character is showing up all the time when you need to show up. Like I just released the song and it's not been exactly easy for someone in her 40s to be doing media talks. Like, girl, I want to sleep. I want to enjoy myself. You understand? But if I have to wake up in the morning to do the work, I'll do it. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to grow yourself enough to know that the job is different from whatever. The fame is not the job, if that makes sense. Yeah.
I hope you guys are picking up all these words of wisdom that is being dropped.
Now go pay me, manager can't give the check.
No,
this is a master class. They should pay me my money. She na my vote talk and say that money where you pay me today.
Yeah. He also said your body not meat pie, but we're not going to talk about that.
When my money be meat pie, God don't agree.
Oh, is it tea? It's not tea anymore. It's now meat pie. OG Gen Z. You have to get the
No, my money is long. As long as it's long braids, yeah, all right.
I get that. Okay. So to wrap it up, there's this game I always play.
Oh gosh,
Right?
games.
No, but
suck
like
at games.
But you should not. You
Oh,
won't suck at this,
okay,
I
I'll
promise.
try.
So there are two.
I'm already palpitating. Okay.
Don't panic.
There are two.
Don't panic. There are two variations. You can decide which one you want. So I either give you a word, you sing already existing songs, or I give you a word and you freestyle on the spot. I can give you the words, you have to flow though. So, there's that.
How about I let you pick? Because it's your show. I can't.
Okay. I like the first one because I feel like you give me songs that I'll probably add to my playlist later on. Be like, oh my God, I'm adding this to my playlist. So we're going to do the first
disclaimer.
variation. No, take your time.
Take
your time.
Just watch this for vibes. Because there's nothing I'm going to... it's not me that wrote the song, so I don't gotta know the lyrics. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just watch it for entertainment. So we are entertaining you. Yeah, let's entertain
as long as the word is in the song, it's fine. All right, so your first word is body. 5.
See what a hot body can do.
Hey.
Look! Focus! Okay.
Shout out Ira.
Ira.
All right, your next word is black. 5, 4, 3.
Is black, is white. You know, go know this one, Michael Jackson. Yeah.
I actually do know it.
Oh, shout out to you, baby.
I actually do know
you
it.
See? Okay, shout out
honorary
to you.
millennial over here.
Yay! I love it. Okay.
And your next word is table. In 5, 4, 3.
Come and sit on my table.
Did you just make that up?
Yes, now. I don't know any song.
That's 2 or 5. That's 2.
2,
You're trying to
okay.
insult my intelligence. You're
No,
making up songs.
I do. Sorry. Okay. What's next one?
Next word is money. 5, 4,
Hey.
3.
Oh, what's that?
2.
Money counts.
1.
I know Sabi sing this. Yeah. Now that one I go give you. Now I go remember.
No, I'm actually going to. Oh my God. Last word. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Is light. 5, 4, 3.
Hey. You light up my life. Cool.
Baby.
We should be in a girl group.
Hey. Oh my God, that was amazing. Had so much fun, guys. Had so much fun.
I had fun too.
Do you want to tell us anything last? Anything?
Words? So guys, I just released a single called Love You and I, my forever, oh, baby, oh. And it's streaming on all platforms. It's called Lovey Lovey featuring KC. Please stream and just tell me what you think. And then follow me on all my socials. Official WAJE on Instagram, Facebook, X, Snap, TikTok.
Official WAJE everywhere.
Official WAJE on YouTube as well.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I feel like this has been my favorite episode of all time.
It's the WAJE effect.
And
Words aren't just enough, baby.
Period.
Yeah. I may be an OG, but I'm young at heart.
Yep. The OG.
Yeah.
Z. Bye, guys.
Bye.